What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. So, this gonna be one of them ones, y'all. This gonna be one of them videos. So, a young man by the name of Telvin Osborne, 30 years old, had his life taken away from him after he was fatally shot by his significant other, Hannah Grace Cobb, right? Now, Telvin Osborne is the father of two children. His girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb, she is the mother of his children. It is rumored that the woman was trying to clean. She said she was cleaning the gun and the gun went off and he was shot in his chest. The sheriffs in the town are disputing that. They're trying to figure out, was this an accident or was this straight up homicide? Now the situation, the circumstances around his death, it's an interesting case due to the fact that Telvin Osborne is a black man. His girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb, she's a white. Telvin Osborne was a black man. Hannah Grace Cobb is a white woman. Hannah Grace Cobb has family that is law enforcement. I believe her father is law enforcement. So you got people thinking, oh, well, she might get off on this situation. She might get off considering that she got connections to law enforcement. So in the news of Telvin Osborne's, when he got his life taken, he got unalived. I have to say the unalive word because if I say the K word, I could get demonetized on YouTube. I always got to give that disclaimer. I have to say the word unalived so my video won't get demonetized. So Telvin Osborne, when everybody found out about Telvin Osborne being unalived by his girlfriend, there was a lot of sympathy, a lot of, man, that's crazy, man. What's going on? We got to figure out, we got to get to the bottom of this. We got to get to the bottom of this, right? Telvin Osborne's family was calling, for people to spread awareness about the case and spread awareness about his him being unalived by his girlfriend, so on and so forth. And in these situations, when a brother is dating outside of his race or when people are dating outside of their race, people gonna go look at their digital footprint that they left. They're gonna look at old tweets. Let's see how he was talking, about black women, how he was talking about black people, so on and so forth. Let's go see how he was speaking on black folks and black women and so on and so forth. Y'all, this brother Telvin Osborne got one of the worst digital footprints I've ever seen in my life. He has one of the most, one of the worst digital footprints I've ever seen in my life. The stuff he was saying was egregious. It was appalling. And he was saying these things as a youth and as a grown man. As a teenager and as an adult, he was saying some of the same stuff. So it wasn't a case of, he was young and he was saying the same stuff as an adult. The brother made liking white women his whole personality, which is outrageous, right? So when you go on his Twitter page and his Facebook, you see him saying all type of stuff. The brother was first of all, his name on Twitter was team_white girls, right? He was making posts saying hashtag team white girls, right? He was making tweets saying white girls do it better, hashtag snow bunnies. He on his Twitter letting his white homegirl call him the N-word openly and retweeting it. I saw this brother was out of his mind. His white homegirl, she tweeted out, y'all follow my N-word at Rackins Telbo. He got a new Twitter and needs followers. I said this brother was way off the deep end, okay? It don't stop there, though. It don't stop there. When you look on his Facebook and all of that, he's saying stuff like, I'll F a dog before I F a black B word. It got to be a white dog, though. I repeat, this brother Telvin Osborne tweets, I'll F a dog before I F a black B word. It got to be a white dog, though. Okay? He's saying all type of, I'm talking about, then even in his adult years, he got a picture with his girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb. He got a picture with his boo. He booed up with her. And he captions this picture, thankful for this little blonde blessing. This brother worships the ground white women walk on and despises black women. Like he is disgusted by him. Anytime this dude say anytime a dude say I will F a dog before I F a black woman, it got to be a white dog though. This brother has serious disdain for his own people. So this is ridiculous. First of all, let me say this too. The brother name is Telvin Osborne, and he went on social media. He went by the name Telbo Rackins. What type of minstrel show ass name is that? That sounds like a name straight off Amos and Andy with blackface. What the hell is going on with that name you got? That name is very telling. Your name is Telvin Osborne, and you went by Telbo Rackins. Brother, what? What in the Boo Radley To Kill a Mockingbird ass name is that? I don't like that is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Y'all read To Kill a Mockingbird. Boo Radley. What type of name is that? You know? But yeah, the brother, this dude was out of it. He was shameful. Like he wasn't shameful. Like the tweets were shameful. He wasn't ashamed about nothing he was doing. He was shameless in his, loving of white girls, but trashing black women. Because this is one thing. If you got a preference, okay, cool. You like white women, that's your thing, do your thing. It's one thing to have a preference, and it's another thing to down the women that look like you, down women that look like your mama, trash black women like you didn't come from one, like your grandma ain't black, probably was raised by a black mama, grandma, aunties, and all that whole black village, and trashing black women at every turn. Just looking like a butter biscuit eating bootlicker. You hear me? Like I'm talking about looking like the worst of the worst. I can't say the word I want to say to start with a C, but y'all know what I'm talking about because YouTube would demonetize me for saying that word. Brother out here just looking like, what's the word I'll be saying? I said bootlicker. This is another word that I say that I say a lot of times too, but this is disgusting. All right. And when his digital footprint is discovered, of course, black women say, oh, this ain't our fight no more. We good. That brother his family gonna have to figure that out on their own. You don't got the black woman support no more. You don't got black men support for real. Because now we know you was out here trashing your own to big up another group of people. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. You can like white women and date white women without trashing black women. Without making them seem like they're the most disgusting, vile things on this earth. And then you get your life taken by the very woman, the very type of woman you put on a pedestal, the very woman that you felt like was God's God's grace, God's gift to the world. You went to the land of milk and honey like you thought it was, and then you see what happened with that. So it's crazy, bro. When I look at this dude though, I said Telvin Osborne. This brother here is, I'm talking about step and fetch it. Uncle Ruckus to the highest degree. Seriously. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. But yeah, when you see all these tweets and you see what he's saying, you're like, this brother was the ultimate buck dancer. I'm talking, he was hard shoeing, not soft shoeing. He was hard shoeing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was being a hard shoe raccoon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the raccoon animal. He's being one of them. But anyway, yeah, man, it's crazy. I say, yo, this brother is out of his mind on here. And then his cousin out here mad at black women because black women don't want to fight the fight to figure out what happened to him. Now, it's sad the brother lost his life. He got kids out here. That's a bad thing. So I'm not advocating for nobody to be deleted off of this earth at all, right? I'm not advocating for nobody to have their life taken. It's sad that his life was taken. But when you see how this brother was talking about his own people, you're not gonna have people really wanting to fight for him and stand with him. And they gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? I know that's they people, they hopefully they find justice, but black folks ain't finna help y'all now. It's not gonna be, especially black women, they ain't finna sit and ride with y'all, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. I ain't finna sit and ride with him. I'm not. Let me make that clear. I'm not finna sit and ride with him. Most black men that I be around, the black men I be around and that are my friends, we ain't riding for him. When we see that, brother, like, what? You was trying to be something different. You were trying to say, I'm not black, I'm Telbo. Telbo Rackins. And Then again, you can have your preference, date who you want to date. But once you start trashing people that look like women that look like you, women that look like your mama, your grandma, your auntie, your sisters, your cousins, once you start trashing women that look like you, that's when you going off the deep end. And you went to the point of no return now. And now your family got to fight the good fight on their own because you can't gain no support. You can't garner no support with this terrible digital footprint you got. I've never seen a digital footprint this bad. Like, yo, this brother, I don't know nobody that's going to be like black folks. I don't know no black folks that's going to want to be on the front line for him. I don't know no upstanding black folks who really are prideful black folks that's pro-black, that love black people, who are upright black folks that's going to want to go to bat for him with this. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's wrong, you know, that this happened to him or whatever. But it's just like, yo, this man made liking white women his whole personality, and he made downing black women his whole personality. That's all his personality was. I'm sorry. It's kind of like when you talk to an anti-black conservative and they make Donald Trump their whole personality, even though they always talk, all the Donald Trump supporters, the MAGA people always talk about this alpha male talking how they real alpha males, but you make another man your whole identity. It's very strange to me. That's weirdo behavior. That is just like, do you want that man to be your dad, your daddy? That's very weird. It's very strange, you know? But, yeah, man. Hey, I seen all type of jokes talking about the Dr. Facilier. You remember how the ancestors came back to get Dr. Facilier at the end of The Princess and the Frog? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I seen people make them type of, I say, oh, Lord, that's despicable. Oh, man. But let me not, because I'm really not even trying to, like, antagonize his family. I shouldn't. Some stuff I said like, yo, but I mean, they gotta know. They gotta know this brother. This was wild. Your family, and I'm sure they knew. Like this had to be stopped a long time. This was embedded in him, and I feel like from what how his cousins talk, is this behavior all through the family? Do you got a whole family? Do you got a whole family lineage full of buck dancers and bootlickers? I hope not. Especially, it be killing me when brothers from the South be like this. Like, come on, you from Georgia, Waynesboro, Georgia. And you out here, ultimate bootlegger, step and fetch it. You know, Amos and Andy. Like, what a minstrel show to the highest degree in Georgia, where you know the history of racism that ran through your home state, where you came from, all the stuff your ancestors, your great-grandparents and your grandparents and great-great-grandparents and great-uncles and great-great-aunties and all that. You know all the stuff they went through. And here you come, just bootlicking to the highest degree. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, my God. Whew. Well, well, we'll see we'll see what comes of this case. But this digital footprint is egregious. What do y'all think about this topic? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like the video. I'm out, y'all. Peace.